All right. The first Chaotic Alliance raid just came out. This is day 2. This is Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, so here I am gaming. It's really great. But it's not great. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little tilted right now. So maybe now is not the best time to be recording a video. And I haven't even cleared the fight yet. And I usually don't like to talk about a fight until I've cleared it. But I think I've gotten far enough in the fight. I've gotten, I don't know, a little bit past. I've gotten to swap, right? So if you're familiar with the new chaotic raid, the Cloud of Darkness, like kind of halfway through the fight, like random players will get swapped and they'll fly through the air and they'll go through, and basically like there's nothing, to my knowledge, there's nothing like new after that. You just have to do all the mechanics you just did in the position that it gives you after being swapped. So like, I've seen most of the mechanics. I've done it in multiple different spots. I've done it on the tiles in the middle. I've been the people on the sides doing that stuff. And I want to be completely clear. The fight itself, the Cloud of Darkness Chaotic, how it's designed, how the mechanics work, is a great fight. The mechanics are fun. It's a fast-paced fight. Things happen quickly, especially in like the first part with all like the lasers and the debuffs that you have to go and do. And it's a really well-designed, well-thought-out, fun fight to do. The fight is good. But I'm gonna be honest. I think 24 people ruins it, because at least with my experience, because I live in Party Finder, and this reminded me of raiding in WoW, and I hated Party Finder in WoW because let me tell you about what happens in WoW, at least back when I used to play. You get 20 to 30 people in a group, you go to the raid, you spend all this time summoning people and buffing and walking and doing trash, and then you get to the boss and you die one time, people leave, and then you have to restart that whole process. And it becomes, 1 or 2 pulls, people leave, and then you have to refill and resummon and reset up and all that just stuff. This felt like that, because my experience so far with trying to get 24 people to do this is someone has to go AFK. A delivery's coming, okay, they have to go AFK. Someone goes to the bathroom, okay. Once someone says be right back, someone leaves, and then we have to leave the group, and as soon as you leave the instance, someone else is gonna leave. And then you have to refill. And this happens repeatedly. We go in, we spend time setting up all the positions. Like, I had a really good group. The best group that I had, the leader of that group was really good about making sure everyone was looking at the same strat. And we set up all the strats. We set up who's baiting and who's not. We covered that before we even pulled, right? But that takes time. And so we do all that, and we pull once, maybe twice, and then someone has to go. And so it's back to Party Finder, sometimes for like 30 minutes. Because people leave. And so, like, the fight is good. The fight is fun to do. But trying to get 24 people to just stay in a group long enough to make any progress at all is just frustrating. And something that I noticed as well, I especially took notice of this in the first hour or so of progging this yesterday. It feels the same as any other content in Final Fantasy. Like, there's nothing inherently different about progging this and progging Savage or Ultimate. You look at the mechanics, you study up, you organize it, you get into a group and you practice, right? It feels exactly the same, which that's not a criticism, because it's Final Fantasy. I'm here to play Final Fantasy, and that's what this is. But I don't think adding in just more bodies, I don't think just having 24 people in the group instead of 8 for me, does not add anything to it. I'm not getting any more fun out of progging this with 25 people or with 8 people, right? Like, I still personally have to do my job. Now I'm just waiting for 24 other people to also do it instead of 7 other people to also do it. You know, I'm still doing everything. I am the same. I'm, you know, not only am I waiting for me to learn all the mechanics, now I'm waiting for 23 other people to learn all the mechanics instead of 7 people to learn all the mechanics. Which, just from a time management point of view, makes this not fun. Because there's so many times one person leaves, you know, and then we have to restart everything. So my first impressions of chaotic raids, I like the fight, but I hate it. And I'm gonna clear it because I'm stubborn. Like, I was hesitant to record this rant before I beat the fight, because I feel like I have to beat the fight before I'm allowed to have an opinion on it, right? But my feelings right now, having seen, as far as I know, like all the mechanics of the fight, is it's just so frustrating trying to get 24 people on the same page for a decent amount of time that my experience trying to do this has been bad. It's just been too frustrating. Too much downtime, too much recruiting time, too much re-recruiting time. But again, the fight itself is really good. It's really well designed. The mechanics were fun to do. I just think 24 people is worse than 8. That's my feelings. Maybe I'll wait to post this until after I clear it. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. Do you agree with me? Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe my groups have just been bad. Maybe my experience has not been yours. Let me know. Let me know if you're experiencing the same thing that I am, or if I'm wrong. Let me know. Bye.